Techniques. Something used since the beginning of time. Used in every aspect of life. Wars. 1775, the start of the American Revolution. 1955, the Vietnam War. Both of these wars used a technique called the guerrilla warfare. Both won the war by using unorthodox ways, tools, and strategies to win. Kyrie Irving and the infamous Allen Iverson patterned one of the most influential techniques in basketball, the crossover. Well, you're probably wondering how this relates to camera techniques and how I use them. And the thing is, I'm using them literally right now. Well, kind of. Let me explain. So this right now, what you're looking at is the rule of thirds technique right now. Because literally I'm on the third end of literally the camera right now. So yeah. And later on, I'm going to show you my next technique I use, which is camera angles. And later on, even then, I'm going to give you guys another technique. But this technique, I'm going to have to say, you're going to have to wait to the end of the video to see, because literally it's the one nearest and dearest to my heart. And I don't just want to give it out, you know, per se right now. Just wait a little bit, and I promise it'll be worth it.
Really, nigga?
Maybe, maybe not. I'm not sure. Hopefully you stay around and you determine that for yourself. So yeah, let's hop into the first technique, rule of thirds. So with the rule of thirds technique, all you're gonna pretty much do is you're gonna insert this grid right here. And you're gonna use this to track how you're gonna use and set up your shots. So if I was, say, like in the last scene, I was on that rule of thirds, then it would look better to your eye. Now, if you don't quite understand the rule of thirds, or you don't really know what you're looking at, trust me, you're not alone. Honestly, whenever I first started, I did not really understand it, or I didn't understand what they were saying, basically. Excuse me. Whenever like they were talking about the rule of thirds, I didn't understand the difference of like why this looks better over here or why this looks better over there. I did not understand. So it just takes time and it just takes practice. So this probably won't, if this is your first rodeo, you probably won't understand it off the get-go. But here are some movies that do show the rule of thirds, and I say some movies because practically every movie in the history of history books uses the rule of thirds, unless there's some, you know, movie that just doesn't use it, or there's some strange movie, or whatever the case may be. Anyways, I say some simply because most movies use this, and they're pretty much essential and they go together. Literally, it's kind of like peanut butter and jelly. Like, there's two things that just literally go together, you know? So with all that being said, that's the rule of thirds, and that's pretty much all I have to say about that. Pretty much now that we went through my first technique, which was the rule of thirds, now we're going to be going to my second one, which is camera angles. And basically they build upon each other tremendously. And you're going to see that throughout filmmaking and your journey of filmmaking. So now what we're going to do, we're going to sit here and react to the Grand Budapest, well, a clip from it. And that's directed by Wes Anderson. And Wes Anderson is notoriously known for his camera angles and the things that he does that just make scenes look so much better by using camera angles. And surprisingly, like I said, the rule of thirds, because they all build upon each other. So yeah, let's sit here, react to it, and you'll see what I mean.
Who are you?
I'm Zero, sir. The new lobby boy.
Zero, you say?
Yes, sir.
Well, I've never heard of you, never laid eyes on you. Who hired you?
Mr. Mosher, sir.
Mr. Mosher?
Yes, Monsieur Gustave.
Am I to understand you've surreptitiously hired this young man in the position of a lobby boy?
He's been engaged for a trial period, pending your approval, of course.
Perhaps, yes. Thank you, Mr. Mosher.
You're most welcome, Monsieur Gustave.
You're now going to be officially interviewed.
Should I go and light the candle first, sir?
What? No.
All right, so that's pretty much all I want you guys to see. So I'm gonna break this pretty much down, what I want you guys to know. And by the way, I have not seen the Grand Budapest Hotel. I think I should probably watch it after just seeing this one clip, and I think you guys should watch it too. So pretty much what I want to go through with you guys is that this right here, this shot right here, rule of thirds, same thing I've been trying to say or trying to get you guys to understand. it all builds upon each other. So this is the rule of thirds right here. That's a pretty cool shot right there. And I want you guys to see this shot. So this shot right here, this is a low angle shot. So this low angle shot pretty much is basically trying to give you the perspective of the guys lower, pretty much hint in the name. So yeah, so it's a low angle shot, and I love these type of shots. I don't know, there's something about the perspective of it and all that stuff. So yeah, it's pretty much that. Also, this right here is a high angle shot. So high angle shots, honestly, to me guys, they're my favorite shots because it just looks so smooth and they just have this ultra wide angle type vibe going, and I love those type of shots. So yeah, so you see the lobby boy, and then you see this guy right here. So yeah, that's pretty much all I really had to say because it's the same thing. Low angle shot, and this right here, rule of thirds, and this beginning of the shot. So with all of that being said, these pretty much are some examples of, you know, using camera angles and the rule of thirds. All right, and with all that being said, I don't really want to have to show you guys any examples because there's so many out there in the world of filmmaking. Honestly, you can look it up and you can find so many examples of camera angles and how they're used and how they're differently used throughout the whole scope of filmmaking. But here are some examples of movies that you can watch that literally give you, you know, camera angles that are fun and new and stuff to watch. So a few of them are The Revenant, Inception, Mad Max, The Fury Road, and of course the Grand Budapest Hotel. All right, so I know I said I wasn't gonna of that, but I lied. So yeah, this is pretty much me right here. Yeah, I thought this was pretty cool because I did tell you I wasn't gonna give you a camera angle shot, but I ended up doing that anyways. So yeah, this is an example of a POV shot because pretty much you're in the microwave right now and I'm pretty much talking to you right now, and you don't usually see that a lot. So yeah, this is an example of a POV shot. Hopefully you think it's cool, but if not, we'll transition on to the next thing. So yeah. All right, so now we're entering the last technique, and that technique is creativity. And I could give y'all another literal film per se technique, but I think creativity is important because I think we all need to be reminded of it on a daily basis, because I think all of these techniques build up on top of each other. Literally, the rule of thirds, camera angles, and now creativity. I think if you use those three things the way they're intended to be used, you'll be on your way to be a great filmmaker. First, it was the rule of thirds. Second, it was camera angles, and now it's creativity. And I'm sure if you put all three of these things together, I'm sure you'll be on your way to being a great filmmaker. And yeah, I think all of these tools combined, as I've shown you in these videos, they all make for a great filmmaker. And hopefully you'll be on your way to that. And honestly, these are the things I use in every single day scenarios whenever I am making films and doing stuff like that. So hopefully this helps you out a lot. And yeah, filmmaking techniques aren't the only techniques that we use in life. We also use life techniques as well. And you'd be surprised I used 3 life techniques all throughout this video that you probably aren't even aware of. So let me explain that for you. Okay, first off, I use positive reinforcement to start off this video, literally by saying this. But this technique, I'm gonna have to say, you're gonna have to wait to the end of the video to see. But yeah, that's pretty much me literally telling you, you're gonna get this if you stay this long. And yeah, that's pretty much positive reinforcement at its finest right there. So yeah. The second technique I used was reciprocity. Now, hopefully this is felt literally by you. Yeah, you, the one looking at the camera, you. Because I'm giving y'all all of this, at least I think, good information and stuff like that in this video. And hopefully I have your attention by doing that. So yeah, that's literally the definition of reciprocity. I literally had to look up a video and had to say that. So again, I'm either entertaining you or I'm not, whatever the case may be. Hopefully I still have your attention. So yeah, that's pretty much that. And I think that's a pretty good fair trade in my opinion. Now, last but not least, I used the rule of 3 multiple times on you in this video. The first time being with the rule of thirds, and the second time being I gave you 3 techniques to take home with you in this video. Now, if you don't know what the rule of 3 is, basically it's just people digest things easier in threes. And here's an example. And the one I'm gonna leave y'all off on, and the one I hope y'all most oftenly know, and the one I hope y'all run with, is made by a guy named Phil Knight, the owner of Nike. And let's just do it. So yeah, take that home and you do what you need to do with that. Wait. No, don't cue the intro yet. I mean the outro. Crap, hold on, I'm already messing up. I hope, for the sake of all y'all's, I kind of messed up. Blank. Dang it. Anyways, I hope y'all see the outro and like how it was formed. Like every shot from a certain point went backwards, and yeah, I hope y'all got that, because I think that was pretty cool. Me personally, that's just me personally. Sometimes, you know, personal things don't equal big effects, but that's just me personally. I'm just saying. So yeah, hopefully y'all caught that. You can cue the outro now for real. Like I actually this time, like yeah. But I'm just saying, like, comment, subscribe. Yeah. Use 3 filmmaking. Cut it. Redo it. All right, there's that.